Tuesday, November 6th is Election Day. One-stop early voting starts on October 18th and ends November 3rd at 8 locations across the county, including the new offices for the Board of Elections. The Board of Elections recently moved into larger offices in the county's former Public Health Center, located at 227 Fountainhead Lane. The building is right behind Highsmith Rainey Specialty Hospital. We learn more about one-stop voting and how you can register to vote from Terri Robertson, the Director of Cumberland County's Board of Elections.
The Board of Elections is now located at 227 Fountainhead Lane. If you're familiar with downtown, we're directly behind Highsmith Hospital in the old health department. Our job is to conduct the elections in Cumberland County. We do voter registration, campaign reporting, conduct the one-stop voting, absentee voting, campaign finance. Anything to do with an election, we're responsible for it in Cumberland County. We have approximately 3 times the amount of space here that we had at our other facility. We are able to have all of our equipment stored on racks instead of stacked in rooms. We have 135 Ivotronic machines and 81 M100s. We currently are now using laptops in the precincts to check voters in, and we have approximately 155 that we use at our precincts and 155 printers to go to the precincts also. The requirements for registering to vote is that you're 18 years of age, a U.S. citizen, a resident of North Carolina, and to register in Cumberland County, you must reside in Cumberland County. If you have been convicted of a felon, you must have had your citizenship rights restored. You can register to vote by coming to our office, to a public library, to an agency that serves the public, DMV if you're doing business there, or you can download the form off the internet and mail it to us. We will begin one-stop voting for the November 6th election on October the 18th. It will run through November the 3rd. We will have 8 locations in Cumberland County. The hours are staggered at different locations, but we will be publicizing those. The locations we have will be at our Board of Elections office on Fountainhead Lane, at the Smith Recreation Center, E.E. Miller Rec Center. We will have one at Hope Mills Rec Center, East Regional Library, North Regional Library, and the Spring Lake Library. If you go to early vote and you are not registered, you can register and vote at that time, but you must bring the appropriate ID with you. You need to bring something with your current name and address and your picture on it. If you don't have a picture ID, there are other IDs. Those requirements are listed on our website, so I encourage anyone who plans to do that day to make sure you have what you need when you go to do it. We do have a lot of absentee ballots we are mailing out now. We started mailing them last week. We have a lot of military, but we also have a lot of civilian ballots because it's no excuse absentee voting. If you send us a letter, give us your name, your address, your date of birth, where you want your ballot mailed to, we can mail a ballot out. The last day to apply for an absentee ballot by mail will be the Tuesday before the election. It's very important for everybody to get informed about the candidates, research them yourself, decide who you want to vote for, because voting is your right and it's a great privilege to be able to vote. We have that privilege that some people don't have, so everybody needs to get out, vote, and in that way your voice is heard. When you go in to vote, the law requires that you state your name and your address. Even if it's your wife sitting across from you asking, the law requires that she hear you state your name and address. So that will be the requirement when you go in. Once you have stated your name and address, they will enter your name into the computer. An application will print out. You will sign that application, and you will, if it's election day, you will be issued a ballot, and you will go to a booth, mark your ballot, and then put your ballot into the voting machine. During one stop, you will be taken to an Ivotronic, and your ballot will be brought up for you to vote. If you don't know where you go because you can't find your card, then you can go to our website, and on our website you can look up your voter registration. It will list on there your polling place. You also can pull up your sample ballot there and look at the sample ballot, the ballot that you will receive at the polling place.